Hey, what's going on, guys? This is LPN here at Games Radar, and I'm about to show you another character walkthrough. Today starting with Hwoarang. So we're going to start off by showing some of his normals. So these are actually all his punches. His standing light punch hits low. Standing medium kick. Standing fierce punch. These are all kicks, so he has no actual punch animation for any of his attacks. And as far for his cancelable moves, his close standing light punch is cancelable along with his standing medium punch as well. But for his close standing fierce punch is not cancelable. As far as for his crouching attacks, they all apply just like his standing attacks. And now onto his kicks. So the only cancelable kicks he's going to be able to do is going to be his crouching medium kick, his crouching roundhouse, and of course standing one as well, and his crouching light kick too. And some of his unique attacks are going to be his spinning trip kick, which is performed by pressing down back light kick. This one's going to hit low, but only for one single strike. So you use that from afar. You actually try to counter poke against your opponent's low as well. And next up is going to be his iron heel, which is his first overhead. It's going to be performed by pressing forward and roundhouse. So this one causes a ground bounce, so it creates a lot of combo potential, which I'm actually going to show you some of the combos later. And next up is going to be his fadeaway kick. This is performed by pressing back and medium kick. It actually pushes his character model back and it performs a kick at the same time. So you actually use that on people's wake up. You can bait people out. That way it keeps them at bay. And it gives you a really good position. Next up is his Tsunami Kick, which is his other overhead. It's performed by pressing forward medium kick. From here you can actually cancel that right into your flamingo stance. To do that, all you have to do is actually hold forward and you're going to be active right into your stance. And next to it, we're going to show some of his anti-airs. His best anti-air option is going to be his rocket kick. This is performed by just a basic SRK motion with any kicks. The best one is going to be his light kick because it has the most invincibility frames. So if someone were to jump in, you go right into it. So you want to do it as late as possible, and that's going to grant you the access to winning that jump in. So now we're going to move on to some more of his unique attacks. Next one is going to be his chainsaw kick. It's a combination of button inputs from medium punch to light punch. So that's actually just a normal medium kick into his iron heel. So that also creates a ground bounce, and from here you can actually combo and get off in the juggles. Another one's going to be his kick combination, which is going to be inputted with a double medium kick. So you press it twice, you get 2 hits, and from there you can go through various follow-ups. First one, you can actually go from 2 medium kicks right into a crouching light kick, which is low. And from the crouching light kick, you actually end it with the roundhouse, which is gonna look a little something like this. And from there, you actually cancel the roundhouse into any special move. And not only if it's a good hit confirm, but also keeps your opponent at bay and it's relatively safe as well. So next up, we're going to move on to some of his special moves. The first one's going to be his flamingo stance, which is performed by pressing 3 kicks. Puts him in the stance, and then it's going to give him a limited option on what moves he can do from there. So from here, his moves are relatively a little bit quicker. You can press any button, and from there you actually cancel any move. So you cancel that from any move, and in order to cancel the flamingo stance, you just press 3 kicks once again. Or you can even backdash, jump out of it, etc. Next move is gonna be his special step, which a lot of Tekken characters actually have in this game. The input for this one is gonna be a shoryuken motion with any punch. It's gonna look something like this. The good thing about this is actually it goes underneath fireballs. So if you're fighting against any heavy zoners, you can easily just dash right in and get right into their face. For the EX version, it also goes underneath fireballs too, and the plus on this one, it actually avoids middle attacks. So very similar to Deadly's EX in Street Fighter 4. Next one's gonna be his Skyrocket, which is his SRK motion. So just like I mentioned earlier, it works as a very viable anti-air, and his EX version is even better because it even access more invincibility frames. So it's one single strike, it does a chunk of damage on hit. And next up is going to be his Hunting Hawk move, performed by doing a quarter circle backward with any kick. So if you do the light version, you get one single strike. If you do the medium, you get two strikes, and the third one is going to be a triple strike, and it causes a ground bounce as well. That one's going to open up a lot of combo potentials. This EX one is going to be one of the bread and butter combos that you're going to be using. Actually causes a wall bounce, so from there, easy to go into any jumping attack or even a special move of your choice. And now onto his air dive kicks. The motion for this one is going to be quarter circle forward with any kicks. It doesn't have great startup at all, and it isn't one of his better moves, due to the fact that it doesn't allow him to get any frame advantage at all, or even his air ones. You can actually even instant air tag and eat them. The only thing viable that I feel that's going to work out for this is going to be challenging the timing of people's anti-airs. You can mix it up, it goes different ranges. As long as you're constantly mixing it up, your opponent won't be able to consistently anti-air you. So you get around people as well. As for his EX version, it actually causes 3 hits as well, and it hits crouching opponents. And now we're gonna go right into his super art. The super art motion is gonna be the dynamite heel, which is gonna be performed by doing quarter circle back any punch. So actually it's an overhead. Even on crouching opponents, it'll hit them. So as opposed to his normal version, which is quarter circle back any punch, it isn't an overhead, but the EX version and both his super art is an overhead. Now onto his cross art. Cross art is a lunging kick. It hits once, and then you're gonna get the full animation. Just like majority of the cross arts in the game, you actually use this as an anti-air.
Let's give him a shove. Let's give him a shove. Let's give him a shove. You can't escape this.
So now let's move on to some of his basic combos. So majority of combos are actually going to start off with his chainsaw technique, which is the medium punch and right into light kick. It's 2 hits and it causes a ground bounce, and from there you could juggle like I mentioned earlier. So you actually go right into a crouching medium punch, right into any special move, just like your skyrocket. Another one, you can actually do a couple links into a target combo, starting with his crouching light punch, which is going to be one of his fastest pokes in the game. From here you can actually get in 2 crouching light punch right into your crouching medium punch and roundhouse. Then you get that hard knockdown and you can start doing your mix-ups. Getting a little more advanced, you actually start with the chainsaw. So you're going to do a jump in. You go right into your EX Hunting Hawk, and you go right into a jumping roundhouse and end it with a skyrocket. This combo does roughly about 420, 430. Very simple as long as you get 1 jump in or even just 1 overhead. Another combo you can actually do is right into his super. So actually you just start off with any target combo. Do from crouching light punch, crouching medium punch into a standing roundhouse, and you're going to cancel that into your EX Hunting Hawk. So the timing on it is relatively simple. Just make sure that you space yourself. Most of the time it will drop if you're too close to the corner. So it's very similar to how Jerry does her setup in Street Fighter 4. So you pretty much is space dependent. And overall, to analyze Hwoarang as a character, I would say that he's a high-low mix-up character. Definitely you want to be rushing people down. Full screen. He won't be that great of a character, but if he's fighting against projectile characters like Ryu, your go-to move is definitely going to be your air dive kicks. It's going to grant you access to get in. And once you're in, you can just start your mix-up there for high-low. This is LPN that wraps it up for Hwoarang. Be sure to check back at Games Radar for more character walkthroughs for Street Fighter X Tekken.